Hello, once again, lovely people of YouTube. I am Johnny from Green Herb Gaming, and this is a photograph of me as a child, many years ago, putting Spyro the Dragon into my PlayStation, many years ago. And from that moment onwards, I fell in love with the Spyro the Dragon series. Love that series so much. I bought the sequel, I bought part 3, and then I was very disappointed that the series was handed over to another company and they made absolutely crap Spyro the Dragon games. And then I was even more disappointed when the license of Spyro the Dragon went to Activision and they made the terrible Skylanders franchise. But now I am an adult, many years later from this photograph. We have this happening right here live. I am holding in my hands Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So Spyro the Dragon is not only my childhood, Spyro the Dragon is my life, because here I am so many years after that photograph was taken, putting in Spyro the Dragon into my PlayStation as a kid. Here I am as an adult holding in my hands Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy on PlayStation 4. So here is the box. So I want to take in this moment. This is why I made a second live YouTube video. I just want to take in this moment so much. This is my childhood in my hands. This is the game I spend so many hours playing on the PlayStation, collecting all of those gems, saving all of those dragons, exploring the dragon realms, just having so much fun playing Spyro the Dragon as a kid. This is my childhood. And I was so upset and so disappointed that they didn't continue, properly at least, the Spyro the Dragon series. And I've wanted this moment to happen for so many years, for 15 plus years. I wanted Spyro the Dragon to come back as he was, and it's happened, and it's here, and it's in my hands. All 3 original Spyro the Dragon games remastered. So what I really want to do, I'll give you a little look at the back of the box. So relive the adventure. That's exactly what I want to do. 3 games, over 100 levels to explore, experience epic challenges, and re-encounter that fiery personalities. Stunning new animations and graphics. So you get Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Ripto's Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon. So that's Spyro 1, 2, and 3. That's the first 3 and the only 3 Spyro the Dragon games in my mind. So what I want to do is I want to recreate this moment right here, because this moment right here means a lot to me, because that's me as a young kid, many years ago, playing the PlayStation, and Spyro the Dragon is the game inside the PlayStation. So I want to recreate that moment right here, right now, in the 21st century, in 2018. So I'm doing it with one hand, so it's going to be a bit strange, but bear with me. So this is what I look. I wanted to get this game physically, because I always wanted to be able to hold it in my hand like I did many years ago. But obviously, technology has changed from the PlayStation 1. So this is how you take out discs on the PlayStation. So we're going to put out The Young Offenders, which I'd highly recommend, by the way. Great show, great series. Yeah, long time ago. So this is it. This is me creating that photograph that you saw. So from a young child playing the original Spyro the Dragon on the PlayStation to an adult playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy, but putting the disc into the PS4 anyway. I'm going to play the game tomorrow, but the moment has been recreated. It has been recreated. Hopefully it's going to install. I had to delete a game to make room for it. Okay, so it's added to downloads. Now bear in mind it's 3 games, so I might have to delete another game. I really wanted to make this video, or a part 2 to this video. I know I made a video earlier where I was holding the box in my hand saying I was 15 years in the making. And this moment is 15 years in the making because, you know, from that moment onwards, in that photograph, I fell in love with a video game series and a video game character that is Spyro the Dragon. And after I played the third Spyro the Dragon, I was like, oh, I can't wait to play the next Spyro the Dragon game. But what happened was Insomniac Games no longer worked on the Spyro the Dragon series. Insomniac Games are the original creators of the Spyro the Dragon trilogy. But they no longer made Spyro the Dragon, and what happened was other companies came along and they made terrible Spyro the Dragon games. I mean, absolutely terrible Spyro the Dragon games. And, you know, then Activision got the license of Spyro the Dragon and they turned it into Skylanders, which is just absolutely appalling, to be honest with you. But now, thankfully, ironically enough, actually, the company that actually developed Skylanders, Toys for Bob, have actually decided to bring back the original Spyro the Dragon games. They developed Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. I'm so happy that they did. So ironic, really. The developers who actually created Skylanders were actually the developers who created Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. So it's a moment that I've waited for a very, 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 very long time. It wasn't too sure whether it was going to happen. You know, it was a wish, a dream of mine, to be honest with you, to see Spyro the Dragon come back, and he has come back in his true form, in his original form. Obviously, all the glory of PlayStation 4 technology. So, Spyro the Dragon is my childhood, as you can see in this photograph, but he's also my life. You know, as you can see in this live YouTube broadcast. You know, currently, Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy currently being installed on my PS4. It's a moment I have, as I said, waited so long for, and I just wanted to make that video just to share that moment. Words can't describe just what this moment actually means for me. You know, it's something I've talked about so many times over like 15 years. This is a long time. I've talked about Spyro the Dragon coming back and how badly I wanted it to come back for like 15 plus years. So long. You know, I've wanted this moment to happen for so long, and it's here. It's now. It's in the present. It isn't a dream. It isn't a wish. It isn't a fantasy. It isn't a what-if scenario. It is. It's Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. It ain't Skylanders. It ain't some terribly developed Spyro the Dragon game. It's Spyro the Dragon as he is, and again, words can't describe what that moment actually means for me. So I'm going to wrap up the video by putting this photograph out there. Again, once again, that is me as a very young kid putting the original Spyro the Dragon into my PlayStation, about to play that game, and I have so much fun playing that game and falling in love with the Spyro the Dragon series from that moment onwards. I'm going to lower the photograph down a little bit there now, and that is the icon for Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy right here, right now in 2018. So, yeah, stay tuned tomorrow, at some stage in the evening, for the official grand return of Green Herb. And what better way to come back than by playing Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. So I want to thank everyone who watched. A big shout out to my subscribers, Proconics Vlogs, L4, and all of my other subscribers. Shout out to them. Thank you very much for watching. Spyro the Dragon says hello and says goodbye.